All right. Now that we've had a little bit of a night's sleep behind us, and we can start, well, running over here right away to see. Oh my word! Okay, this is a pretty healthy population. Let's move a couple of our roosterers out and maybe a few of these hens. I need to be very careful because we are carrying a wild tabby slime right now, as well as 2 tangle slimes. Oh gosh, I probably need to clear a whole bunch of you guys out. Hello, friends. Hello. Wow, managing the chickadee and the hen population has gotten extremely interesting, and it might be about to get even more interesting if we go ahead and we have a home for our Tangle slimes. I am so excited because we did manage to find our Tangle slimes, very first ever Tangle slimes, during an unexpected event in, of all things, the weather last night. A pollen day started as Rainbow Island, being so lush with trees and flowers, it went ahead and there were clouds of tears of joy and sneezes of joy as a reaction to the majesty of nature in full bloom, aka pollen weather. Which makes me miss another universe and another life far, far away, where perhaps we were a teenage exocolonist, and we'll revisit that again, hopefully sooner than later. And also, nature on Rainbow Island rarely stops there, as pollen clouds are often a precursor to more aggressive forms of plant life expanding their reach, such as the vine tangle weather. I cannot tell you how sparkly and overjoyed I am about the idea of there being plant weather. Plant weather! How could you not love that? Oh, I love that for sure. A strange phenomena occurs on Rainbow Island when pollen clouds swell to unusual levels, which actually sounds miserable if you have allergies like I sometimes do. But hey, they're better in North Carolina than they were when I lived in Missouri, so there's that. But the plants in the area will grow rapidly and erratically, spreading creeping vines in all directions. The vines will spawn large buds that blossom into fruits and veggies, and make for a great hunting ground for the wild tangle slimes that sometimes appear. So I wonder if that vine bud that we found would have turned into, like, plants if we had left it alone? Possibly? I ended up going ahead and I ended up like plucking it, and I was trying to figure out what to do with it. Like, do I feed it to a certain slime? Do I try to plant it? I kind of wanted to try to plant it in my garden, to be honest. But unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. However, speaking of planting things in the garden, I think it might be fair, very fair, to say that maybe, with the cycle of life being what it is, if a hen happens to wander too close to a tangled slime, which I also hope to make a tangle cotton slime, perhaps. I gotta think about that, but I think a tangle cotton would be fun. Possibly chaotic, because then you'd have like a bouncing pollen tangly slime. But I think it is time to remove this garden, even though it'll cost us a little bit in plortonomics, and put in a corral. Okay, look, I'm smiling so broadly right now. I can't help it, because I mean, our slimes! Our slimes! Tangle slimes! Tangle slimes with a high wall that will also have an air net just in case. And we'll go ahead and... Okay, I think it's gonna be tangle slimes with maybe the cotton plorts, because I think that would be adorable. And also maybe good friends for our wonderful 5 little cotton slimes over there that represent our 5 little guinea pigs that we have. And also then, if the hen population happens happens to come too close to these Tangle slimes, it might just be a practice in natural selection, which is a little unfair on some levels, yes, but not quite. If we're gonna have this many hens that we're breeding, oh, here we go. This is where I can feel good about it, or at least a little less guilty. But if one is going to take on the responsibility of breeding so many hens, then one must take on the responsibility of owning up to quality breeding and making sure that our hens, and I need to get a younger roosteroo in here now, it seems. Okay, chickadoo, you come on out. And you over here. Sir, it is your lucky day. Congratulations, you are now the roosteroo of the roost. See, I'm not putting the Tangle slimes right here, after all, right next to a whole bunch of these hens. We're definitely not doing that. Instead, we're putting them down there. And because I am purposely breeding them, we need to go ahead and we need to breed them responsibly. So if a hen doesn't quite have it in their hen head to stay away from a Tangle slime zone, they wouldn't have survived in the wild, right? So we're improving the population. We're improving the genetic population, okay? And if I grab these cotton plorts, then we can also feed them a regular diet of water lettuce, which, okay, and we need to be, hey, stay here, little one. I can't wait to get some sort of decorative thing that we could put on our cotton slimes so that we can have all 5 of the cotton slimes represent all 5 of our wonderful guinea pigs getting oh so very big. I wonder if I should make them into cotton largos of some type. I'll have to think about that because I want to make sure that we don't like lose them and I don't want to accidentally yeet them somewhere. Also, I have no idea how you got in there, but I think that hen was proving my theory on, you know, the mental aptitude of our hen breeding population program. Let's do this. Let's try out Tangle slime. That's really, that's really cute. That's really cute. Oh my word. Okay. Look, that's pretty adorable if you ask me. And now we can go ahead and we can do some auto feeding, like I said, so that we're not just making it so that they only want to try to go ahead and harvest from the surrounding populations of our hens. And we can go ahead and grab a couple of the wild cotton slimes to go ahead and have even more of the Tangle cottons. I mean, would you call it like cottonweed? Because that sounds really ridiculously cute, actually. If we called these new slimes that we're going to make the cottonweed slimes. There's a cottonweed plant, right? And I'm wondering if the largos, if they're super happy, if they might start producing some sort of nutrient for other plants. I was trying not to walk up to the gotcha getcha machine that's gonna take all my monies, but I couldn't help it, and here we are. Whoops, I was literally trying to pet the cat, I swear! I wasn't trying to buy the tall amber cypress or the gnarled ashwood, even though that looks really amazing. A bounce favorite of cotton slimes! And a snow globe that plays a beautiful melody reminiscent of a moonlit dance during a snowy night. And an ice cube. Okay, look, I have to go and I have to get a bouncy ball if it's the favorite of cotton slimes. Literally, those are our slime, like, babies representing the guinea pig babies. Oh, okay. This is rapidly escalating into quite a event, but look at these guys! Cottonweeds it is! That's totally a worthwhile investment that may or may not, okay, it totally did, set back some of our project of going and trying to start fighting tars, among other things. Oh, there's a lot of plorts just out and about that might start leading to tars. I was actually searching, potentially, oh, tars. For baby cotton slimes? Does anyone know where baby cotton slimes are? I have a whole bunch of pogo fruit to offer baby cotton slimes. Oh wait, I'm gonna need room for baby cotton slimes, aren't I? All right, look, I'm releasing the pogo fruit to the wild. I was gonna feed it to the Gordo, but here we are. Okay, baby cotton slimes, come on. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab these. Don't mind me. Definitely need to make sure we're not gonna have. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's so pretty. Are those always blooming, or is it just like at night that those beautiful flowers? Get out of here. Oh my gosh, it's starting again. Phosphor slimes. I wonder if the phosphor slimes are secretly like one of the absolute founding genetic contributors. Get out of here. Come on, cotton, little cotton. Come on, little cotton. Oh dear. Ugh. But I wonder, as I frantically collect what baby cottons I can, I saw a tar over here somewhere. I thought, okay, grab you, grab you. It's kind of a done deal. Did I get the cotton slime? I did. But I wonder if the phosphor slimes are like one of the main genetic contributors to why tars are created. Because if they show up at night and then cause this kind of chaos, it's sort of a done deal, isn't it? All right, let's see. Gathered some of those cotton slimes and these cotton slimes. These cotton plorts, I mean. And then we might try to get out of here. I still have this kitten with us. I really might need to take it downstairs to our lab to hang out with Storm, who is our phosphor tabby largo that I still want to call a pursar, though it doesn't quite roll off the tongue, or maybe it rolls off the tongue too much, and that's the problem. Woo, but we made it! We gathered up a small litter of cotton slimes that now we can bring on back to home, where we can go ahead and plop them right in here. Allow them the wonderful, happy opportunity to enjoy. Let's see. I think we'll try. Oh! That does happen. That does happen. I think somehow that Hinton managed to escape from being eaten. So there's that. Oh! Oh! Well, yeah, there's that. Oh my gosh. All right. And hopefully the Tangle plorts will come in and a bountiful harvest so that we can go ahead and make a little bit more of the money that we need. Also, that's a lot of chickens. Woo! An old Yoki egg! It's only got chickadoos in it! Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh. Look, maybe... I wonder, but okay, I don't think the Yoki slime will be too sad because I think it won't even be able to see or know about the existence thereof of some of the other slimes possibly being problematic to all of its little chicken friends and chickadoo friends, because there's so many of them that I don't think Omelette, our dear Omelette, who's currently just warm and fuzzy and surrounded by a lot of chickens. There has to be a better way to manage that. Oh my word. But I don't think Omelette's gonna have a chance to notice because of how chaotic it is in there. All right, so we can sell these cotton plorts for now. And then I absolutely have to go ahead and once again, spend our new bucks on going out. Hey, careful, careful. There we go. But I absolutely have to spend some of our new bucks on that toy for our little cotton slimes, who represent our wonderful guinea pigs getting so very big, who are probably ready for me to go ahead and get them some of well, they already had brekkie dandelion leaf. Probably time for some fresh carrots, because they love fresh carrots. And they eat the carrots all day long, and then the little bib on Daisy and Apple actually turns orange because they have white fur under their chin. It was quite alarming the first few times we fed them like blueberries that had red juice. Because you look at your guinea pig and it's just like, what have you eaten? Why have you turned into a giant vampire? Oh. But thankfully they're gonna be okay. And now we have a bouncy toy for our cotton slimes. Phew! Okay, there you guys go. You probably are gonna be too tired to play with it right now. Though it does seem to be moving around. And we'll add in cotton plorts back over here. Phew! Okay. Any fresh eggs? No, but we do have a roosteroo that can go ahead and wiggle. And I think because this is our first official corral of slimes, where we are actually trying to make a little bit of money, we are gonna want to go ahead. There's not that many of them in here, and I don't know if adding more would be a good idea when they're largos, but I do think getting the plort collector will be essential for being able to make some really nice money off of our Tangle slimes! And I'm still so tickled that we ended up with Tangle slimes so early. Also, I'm so sorry, Hen Hen. It does seem as though we've lost one Hen Hen, unless I can empty this in time. Good luck, you've had a second chance, a second lease at life. There we go. Phew, okay. So a plort collector, because the Tangle plorts sell for so much, on them would be a really good idea. We're actually kind of close to being able to afford one. Maybe even just with the plorts they've got, like, well, maybe not, because it's just one cotton plort. I mean, how many do we have in here right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. And then let me grab these Q-berries, just in case we may manage to make it to the phosphor slime. Oh, and I absolutely need to go get that deep brine that I have marked in between our sleeping times, because we need to toss it to the refinery. I might even just leave the refinery link over there after all, since we've been so busy dashing from place to place. Let's see, and I'm pretty sure the phosphor plort is actually a little behind me or to the side. Let's see. This direction, I think. Down here? I remember that the like ramp, oh, that's the ramp to the boat is over here. Oh, I have deep brine over by the boat too. Oh, I completely forgot. It's such a small little boat to think about how it brought us to such a big adventure, isn't it? Oh, and what an adventure. Little moments of absolute chaos. And lots of moments very happily experienced. Let's see. Is this where we want to be? This looks a little different. Maybe it's a good thing not to have a map now and then. Because, I mean, on the one hand, that definitely is going to help me wear boots. Or wear boots in my holes. Ah, there's another way of looking at it. Okay, alright, that's really critically essential. All Q-berries, get out of my pockets. You guys? Oh my gosh. It's literally a sibling for omelet. I am so happy right now. I am so happy. right now.